Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Laviska Shenault to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. He's got it, room to run. Has some daylight through the 40. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Going for Lockett, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Hey, we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets this to Fant. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down, Smith to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. To the left sideline. Complete. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Play action with Rodgers. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Rodgers here from the gun. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's...
Into a crowd, and intercepted! Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Working across the field, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. On third down, Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, their touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Off play action. Rodgers caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Caught by the open man. He runs it up to midfield. Garrett Wilson. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have second and goal from the 4. Trying again, Hall. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
26. Check 30.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This from just 23 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. First and 10.
Hey, we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Connects with Fant. Gets some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's caught at the 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets facing 2nd and 10.
Get 300. Get 700.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Now Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Tyler Lockett. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the game stays at 11.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Mevis now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
That one is caught left side of the field. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's on the move. He's got it in the red zone. Has room into the secondary. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take the lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Metcalf's got it, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. That brings us to the break. The Jets with a halftime lead here in East Rutherford. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Back north. No.
Rodgers to throw. Conklin brings it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Toss play. This is Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Smith back to throw. Dump off complete to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Now an inside give to Walker. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. Call it 5 yards there. It's going to be 4th and 4. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will come from just inside his end zone. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Jets football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, black. No.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Oh, what a stiff arm. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Rodgers here off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Don't let Sally. Hey, 88.
Rodgers here from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. Connection made on the cross. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Shotgun snap to Smith. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's Smith. He's got it, room to run. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. On now comes their punter. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fields this at the 19. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. Working across the field, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So we're through 3 here. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Hey, take 26.
A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Again, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets back to the line, but no more. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you? Or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Walker on 2nd. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Seahawks up by 4. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 24. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Myers to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jets 24. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Try and push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he's going to take a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from New York.